Welcome back to the Shootaround. The Miami Heat beat the Boston Celtics on Mother's Day, 130 to 124, and they play against the Celtics again tonight. No Jaylen Brown, most likely no Robert Williams for the Celtics, obviously no Victor Oladipo for the Heat. Ariel, what would a win mean against this Celtics team who really has their backs up against the wall? If they lose this game, they're locked into being in the play-in game.
It would mean that you essentially, relegate the Celtics to the play-in round, and you essentially keep yourself out of the play-in round, and that's really all it comes down to. That should be the goal for this team. It hasn't looked so great until the last couple of weeks where the Heat have played substantially better as they've gotten healthy, save for Victor Oladipo. Obviously, the goal right now should be the 4-5 matchup, which is very much within reach for the Heat. If the Knicks drop a game or two and the Heat are able to win 3 of their final 4, maybe their final 4, including tonight, they probably play themselves into that matchup.
Yeah, avoid the play-in at all costs. This Heat team just you can't feel comfortable with them in the play-in, but if they get that week of rest and you get some time to game plan and you know who your matchup is going to be as the 3 seed or the 4-5, things get very interesting for this Heat team. We've said this team will play better once they're in the playoffs. They're more of a series team as opposed to a one-game sample size team. So to that, I do want to ask you this. The Heat have won, I believe, 9 of their last 12, and they've won 9 of their last 11 with Jimmy Butler. So one loss came without Jimmy. Has this team finally turned the corner?
Have they turned the corner? That's kind of a tough thing to say confidently with this team. They haven't played the or rather beaten the best team so much in the last few weeks where they've been hotter, but they've gotten wins in spots where earlier this season they weren't getting those wins. Now, the fact that they're getting healthy, and like you said, they're a team that is better built to take advantage of matchups in the playoffs. When you've got a guy like Spo, you've got a guy like Jimmy, guys like that who can dissect teams over a set period of time. I feel much better about them going forward. It'll be matchup dependent for me, but yes, I do feel like they've gotten better, and I'm more confident in them going forward.
I 100% agree. I think Dwayne Dedmon makes a huge difference for this team in terms of unlocking the bench production, and the guards have been playing better. So with all that being said, it looks like they're getting there, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Hopefully the Heat get a win tonight. Go Heat.